I believe our lovely gentlemen are about ready to go. And here's your surprise. Look at that HB.
Yeah, that's a 13. That's
What
an
have you
important
done?
number to the race.
For those that don't know, everything is worth 1. So that's 13 checks in Holodesk.
Port Royal is a 0, so we know there are no important checks there. Other big number, Agrabah's a 6. Pride Land's their starter. The normal starter, if you don't have good movement, is 7.
Yeah, that 7 sounds pretty crazy.
What if membership card's just like in the worst spot possible, though?
I think is that what you hope for? Or is that what you like? Well, just with having so much bind there, do you want to have really early HB access? That's just the most checks early? Or do you kind of want to chance it to see if you can outplay your opponent with lower tools? Unlocks are non-super boss met. So the latest to unlock can be will be like the second visit boss.
Oh, it's hard to see what reports they start with. Is that 1, 2, and 3, I assume?
Yeah, it's gonna be 1, 2, and 3. So it's that Fire in 100 Acre, the Picture in Halloween Town, and the Chicken Little on drives.
Okay. I just load that into my own tracker here.
Smart.
There, I got your guys' prediction up. 30 minutes. I believe y'all can vote correctly. Uh-oh.
Ninten thinking, or he's got something going on with the stream, or is the stream just lagging?
Uh-oh.
Might have been fixing something.
There's a membership card immediately.
Okay. What's going on?
He might be doing
probably...
the thing where he has the mod in.
He loaded the wrong thing.
Mod in.
He has second chance. He started with it, so that doesn't seem right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did he? Maybe he still had the. Because I know he was doing the "you start with everything" in KH2 thing.
Maybe. I think
that
everything would have tracked, but
that's what I thought. But maybe we'll see the stream.
Yeah, Matt's already lost all of his points right now.
Goodbye, Matt.
Oh, he was just on the wrong seat apparently.
That might be it too. Yeah.
No, he had the right seat.
It tracked the 3 reports, didn't it? Unless that was his practice seat from last night or something.
Maybe, I don't know. The only thing I could think of is if he was an Archipelago player and like maybe kept that in. The Ashlets, right?
I don't think he's. Yeah, I think he had a different mod in was the issue.
I think so.
Because the seed, all the stuff that was in the hints was right.
Yeah, so what was on his tracker was correct, but the tracker loads things correctly the first time, though.
Either way, Nintendo unfortunately does lose a minute from that in Loveless. Luckily, there is that load remover, so they didn't lose too much time.
You can make up that minute elsewhere.
Can. Definitely both really strong players. Well, Ragnoth's definitely been playing a lot more recently, as Ninten was taking a little bit of a break from Kingdom Hearts 2. But Ninten has been playing this game for such a long time that his game sense and muscle memory is just always there. One of the players that can kind of just show up in a tournament and just win it all.
Already got our first reflected the seed in the Gorge, and getting some more hints. SCT has torn pages. The other one was Peter Pan is your check in Space Paranoids. So probably not something they're going to rush immediately. That is their only check there. But 2 more checks left in Pride Lands at this point.
The early Promise Charm probably not going to mean that much unless we get a few proofs earlier, then maybe they can get some early leveling in. I feel like Promise Charm only really comes into play if you're trying to level like pre-40s. After that, it comes kind of slow for the return. But maybe they get no experience boosts.
Proud Fang in Pride Lands, and they have to at least do Hyenas for 1 check. Gap Closer in the form of Aerial Spiral. Just gotta jump a little bit to use it.
Great ability.
Yeah.
Especially if they find like a death flare or something like that, it can be very good.
Ragnoth's first stop in his shotguns. Landed dragons. He can jump a little higher. Well, that's all he's really got there. What do we got there? We got 3 checks and landed dragons. Halloween Town, we got 3 checks, including the picture.
Wait, who dumped 53k points? Jesus, that's a lot.
I think that was Matt.
It's a lot of points.
Ragnoth picked up a report for Cure being in Hall of Bastion, one of the 13.
I mean, it's fine.
It's an unfortunate 1 of 13 to be told about. Kinda wish it was something else.
I mean, this one, let's check out of the way at least. One more piece of information.
At least they have membership card this seed, so that 13 is probably going to get half of it. Maybe
Another
like
report,
5
Beast
checks.
Castle's Master Form. One of the 4 checks there. Got a nice little auto limit on levels. Scan, but I believe they start with 1.
Yeah, they do start with skin for these settings.
Yeah.
Pretty much just the league, what you start with League, except some settings you start with Finishing Plus, others you don't. This one you do not start with the Finishing Plus, mostly just because I expect that you're gonna get 2 or 3 of them on your own accord.
All on Keyblades, yeah. Well, actually, you turned them off for Keyblades, didn't you?
Yes, they're off of Keyblades.
Okay,
so
you're right.
you will find them from chests and pop-ups.
There's that
definitely.
picture.
Ooh, Ragnoth basically loses by actually opening the save menu.
But yeah, Halloween Town is done. You see nothing for Prison Keeper beyond the seed.
He is crying.
Ninten checking out the 6 Agrabah. Meanwhile, OC is a 3. Oh, there's a fire in Agrabah. And pages. OC not giving up anything for a shotgun.
Alright. It's in pulling out the early Agrabah as opposed to, I feel like a lot of players like to do it last in their shotgun. I know Ragnoth is doing that, but I think that's a bit of just League muscle memory. Definitely a couple things you can pull out from that. In the 3-proof setting, I think doing Agrabah late and potentially being able to force final is really strong. But when you're probably not going to force final in an ABN, an early Agrabah can be really good, especially since it's some really good check density.
Yeah, your movement's good. You got half your movement to start with these settings, so your movement's really not going to get too much better other than the glide or the barrel dodge or 2.
Ooh, it's kind of scary.
Yeah, those...
Fortune tellers.
Yeah. I remember back in the days before we had Schmoovement, this room was a living nightmare.
Yeah, people would not even walk into Agrabah without a glide. Also, I think getting to push that move forward as we're doing the RCs. Very slight optimization. Definitely, you're going to see a lot. You got to skip the jump. That was really cool, actually. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Definitely like not as strong as being able to do the mouse push, but still a good optimization. Skip an RC or two.
Yeah, you always want to push the animals in this game. You see an animal, you push it. You push it along. It goes a little faster.
Sounds like bullying, Ragnoth. Or it sounds like bullying Vulcan.
Wow.
Whoops.
But you're helping.
Slip.
Yeah. This great race between Ninten and Vulcan. But both meeting each other in DC. Early were flare out again.
But where does this seed go wrong? It has to go wrong somewhere.
Is it going to be no magnets again? That's what happened last seed.
Once more. Oh, wow. Someone have a bird? What was that?
That would be me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's got a pet bird. It's new.
Yeah, the new patch. Okay, now you're going to see the time save from this save warp.
Oh, never mind.
Yes, it's dead. No mouse escort.
No helping this rat.
Good.
He doesn't deserve
Hurry up.
it.
I don't
She
have
can
time
get
to
to
watch this.
She has magic. Why does she need help? Just get yourself there.
You tell me they don't have a secret tunnel somewhere in that castle? They don't have a secret entrance somewhere?
I'm sure the brooms could kick the ass of any of the Heartless there.
You can't trust those brooms. I wouldn't trust them to do their job.
I'm sure they sweep pretty well.
In the journal, they have like colors for like in the background of each character. Like if they're an ally, usually the background color is blue. If they're acquaintance, they're like kind of green. Like when I look at the brooms, they're usually like a kind of an orange color, which usually means like untrusted. In the journal,
the journal doesn't even trust them.
Yeah, so it's like I always question is like why don't we trust these things in the journal?
Are they sentient?
I don't know.
Some important questions being asked in this ABN race. Yeah, glossed over it a bit. A little more recent development is doing a save warp there instead of going all the way through the hallway. It is faster to save warp, even with max growth. It still takes a second.
Are the brooms what banish Pete? Is that true?
I think they did in BBS. I think the brooms are like guards, and they drag him away.
It's actually so messed up. They banish Pete because he's a meanie head to space and time. It's so messed up.
Dude, we just think this guy's annoying, so we sent him down.
Baseball charm on Wisdom 2.
Great.
The last one between Corey and Rag?
Nope.
Is that
nothing
League?
has been changed? Yes, that's a league question. Nothing has changed with that.
What's that big ass?
God, I just saw them open a chest at the same time. That looked so trippy.
They were on the same wavelength for that single moment. Alright, Vulcan, what do you think the first really big push is going to be here? Like a BC or like an OC, maybe a PR?
Whole Bastion is 13 points.
Do you think they're just going to go straight there? Do you think they're going to go past corridors?
I don't know. If you know at 8% strats, like that RC is kind of busted with the armor knights. If you know how to manip it a bit, it's tough. But with maybe what are their stats at? Stats aren't too great.
Yeah, but they have Flare, got some crowd control from that. They just got Chicken Little.
It's honestly hard to see from this preview if that's a 26 on Ragnoth.
Yes, it is 26.
Magic? Okay.
Yeah.
Apologies if the preview is being funky.
Unless they get 11 magic points in the next 2 levels, then maybe that's a higher number, but I have a feeling that's not going to happen. Ragnoth immediately shocking over whatever was. Probably saw the race earlier today where Glad was there. You do not want to push this one off. It is always the one that has a set of points instead of checks.
Yeah, I think Ninten used to show important checks, but I guess because
I think it's just a new tracker.
Yeah, because it's updated, you probably
just
didn't
forgot to
snitch
do it, and it's not worth the time loss.
Yeah.
Alright, there's the HP push. As far as like crowd control goes, I mean, Reflare is not bad.
You got chicken.
If you can proc it right, you got chicken. You can't use that in Bailey, but you could use that in corridors. You also have Wisdom for corridors. You could use Wisdom Fire with that magic stat is honestly pretty good. Outside of like Crimson Jazz, you'd have to deal with.
Yeah, there was Crimson Jazz, but you got that Flare to work with.
Yeah. If you're familiar with the game, you can tell when he's gonna do this is just his butt explosion, ground pound, fire.
Okay.
That's Reflega.
Why?
Oh my goodness.
Reflega
no
before
magnets.
a magnet or a thunder
no
or
magnets.
blizzard.
No
And
magnets.
Valor. Damn.
No, Geek, why do you keep wanting the magnetless seed? Is there a
has-
setting that I've been missing in the gen that makes it so magnets are placed in
There
nightmare
has to
logic?
be balance. There needs to be balance in this seed. You
In the
give them
Force.
Reflega, you take away their magnets.
Always nice to see a long Keyblade equipped and not whiffing on random nobodies here. Oh, there, good use of the Reflega.
Man, I still don't like the use of that RC. If you have Reflega that one-shots everything.
I don't like it. It's
it's
fine because the splash damage is cool from it. But...
It
The sword
can be
points.
good if you're... I think there was just that one other samurai was out of range. Was the issue. Otherwise, I think it would have been really good.
It might
But
have
it's
been
like
a panic
in
thing.
that split second, it's going to be hard to tell whether it's going to be worth it or not.
Yeah. I feel like that's kind of thing because like if they didn't have reflects this early, then yeah, you want to push HP for all the checks. Then if you have like nothing, then I think that's the only way I see you really doing that. Because even with like some blizzards or thunders and like that's all of your things to deal with that fight, I feel like you're just gonna kill them one by one. That's gonna be better. But very small, very quick fight in a very small arena. You're not gonna really lose that much time no matter what you're doing, unless you die. Leon can just kill you. You can just decide, like, you're not going to land any hits, and I'm going to make sure that you die in this fight.
I'm going to shoot a fireball. The Dusk is going to reflect it with his aerial attack, and you're going to die.
I hate the Dusks, man. Why do they do that? Why are they invincible to
Yeah, when
money?
they super armor, it's great. Yeah, the money is great.
Yeah. Money's good. So we got 4 chests and corridors.
Super time. We zoom in on someone. Like, something's about to happen.
No, I'm literally just zooming in.
You're saying because
Ninten is here.
Stuff we've already done.
Yeah, Ninten is catching up.
Yeah.
Combo boost is pretty nice.
Is that 2 combo boosts?
I think so. Actually, wait, that might be Seed Bleed.
It might be. 'Cause I think that I like looked earlier, saw it, and then it was mentioned, and I'm forgetting if I saw it earlier.
Oh, great.
Is
the
that
cure.
cure?
Not the cure.
Get off the board. Get the automath out of the way so people are less confused. Double money pouch.
I'm not on a couch.
That's a lot of decent keys.
They're very cool about this is since most of the important abilities cannot be on keys, you're really just looking at stats and a couple certain abilities you want to look out for, like reaction boost, combo boost, things of that
He's actually
nature.
doing this.
Here we go.
How do you do this?
Yeah.
You're probably going
Reflect.
to do wisdom. No, yeah, it's even
a
basic.
little as
RC.
well. It's got some
Yeah.
options. Ooh, we got it.
Ooh.
He's so lucky about the dancer. Oh, I think it's baiting out there. Is he? Nice.
There we go. Perfect. Well done.
Ragnoth's got
please
that,
need
that
more.
that game
Oh.
knowledge.
There we go.
Okay, one of those did miss, but he's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll
probably
see.
gonna proc that, let the reflect happen. Yeah.
Excellent.
Nice, very good fight. Not too hard of a fight. Yeah, not too hard of a fight, but having the like forethought to know what's going to happen next and know how to deal with it is really important.
Yeah, the RC is definitely like good in-game knowledge of how to manip that fight to your advantage and deal with crap like Crimson Jazz and the Dancer.
Yeah.
So the ancestor at the bottom. This monkey won't go away. Oh, you got it. Okay.
You can kill that monkey? Okay.
Yeah.
I did not think it was that weak.
I mean, it's very weak, especially considering the Reflega.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Its magic is insane right now, too.
If you get a monkey at the very beginning, a lot of the time I like to just reflect. Ooh, final's great. But you can just reflect
so
and
free.
then out of the reflect do the chest RC, and usually that'll just kill the monkey, the shaman.
This seed is way too generous right now. Aside from no magnets, it's pretty damn good.
Yeah, clipping out of here to leave the room quicker. Oh,
Nah, he's
never
doing
mind.
a skip. He's got. He didn't get Master Form.
Oh, yeah.
Over there.
Ragnoth really likes this method. Oh, he did the jump around. I feel like when you do that, usually you just spam triangle. Or spam, like, reflect. But, yeah. Core skip is definitely always a very good checks per minute play. Nice area logic core.
Yeah,
It's a bit
with these
trolling.
settings, you start with this movement. It's kind of gonna be always on the list of if you're going in here. You might as well just do it if you have the form for it.
Yeah, and still looking for 5 checks in here.
Yep,
I'm
we got
looking
5
at the
checks
preview.
left. 13
Okay.
minus the 7 is definitely 6, and I can't see if it is 6.
Wait a minute.
They have 6 checks left in this world, yes.
Yup.
I appreciate you showing me your work there, Bulk.
Now they have 5, as I predicted. At some point, they will have less checks needed.
How many more do you think they'll get out of core? That's the next question. then.
Just one more.
How about Kiraga?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Kiraga would be great.
Which they already have.
Oh wait,
mind.
never mind.
How about Refleza?
Ooh, slide dash. Ground gap closer.
That's like an important check, basically.
Ninten duck it in the
Ninten.
core as well.
I don't think Ninten's could do it as well, or if maybe he doesn't even know that. I don't know if he's had the chance to practice as much. Does he know skips are available for this one?
I saw him practice
He
the
might.
other day. He might, yeah.
Because
It
the
was.
last
He said he
time-
read. He's talked to me and he said he's read over the settings before.
Okay.
Yeah, he didn't seem aware of bosses not being able to have visit locks.
There's
There's
a magnet. First one.
And there was a torn page as well. We got 3 checks left in HP.
Put something in the last chest, please.
What?
Oh,
Ninten. That's a misinput. That sucks.
I was gonna say, like, of all the choices, Valor. he didn't get the chest. He didn't get the top one, right?
Correct.
got it.
Hopefully he remembers.
Oh wait, the very
But he's
top.
probably
right.
it's
Yeah.
probably more optimal to do this first is maybe what's going through his brain as long as he remembers to do it later.
Yeah.
Oh, he's doing this method. Ah, interesting.
Yeah, this is Nintendo's very well known for doing this setup. One of the only ones that I see go for it.
It's really tough.
Yeah, it's really strange. Okay. Kind of pivoting here.
Ragnoth looking like he's going to BC. His direct line of sight. Proof of peace. Final 2. Turning around. Ragnoth's going into book.
Yeah, Ragnoth just wants to take a break and do some light reading. Always important to pursue knowledge in Randa.
Yeah, go look at that fire in 100 Acre, maybe.
Yeah,
That
let's see if he
would be
can learn
inspiring.
how to burn 100 Acre wood down himself.
Do you think Piglet has to pay real estate on that tree? Like, does he have to pay property taxes?
I think he's trying to get help down, so probably not. So. Vulcanators in chat.
Feels bad, man. I'm still renting. Piglet has a frickin' house. He's probably paid
just a
off
tree,
already.
Well, it's a pretty small town. I'm sure the real estate is pretty good there. Auto Valor Wisdom 3. You want a power crystal?
Little tree house? How about like a real house?
I mean, you can cut down a tree and then make a house out of it.
Yeah, just cut down Piglet's tree. He doesn't need it.
He fucking deserves it.
I'll just invade and take it for myself. Ragnoth checking out page 2. While Ninten checking out the Castle of the Beast. Still neither checking Pooh at this point.
I always find it kind of interesting that 100 Acre is kind of the antithesis to SCT as far as going for them as a play, because SCT makes your level significantly lower because of how many cutscenes there are, whereas 100 Acre is entirely minigames, so your level goes pretty high and kind of catches up to your real time a bit.
Oh,
Magnet and Beast Cat.
Magnet BC.
This is such a free seed.
Quick run, Master Form.
Ooh. What if we're going to see some master leveling on Thresholder?
We got 2 more checks in Beast Castle left.
Seed's too free.
Geek just wants his players to suffer. Never join his tournaments.
Not entirely true.
Just 99%. Battlefields of War.
Explosion?
Final 2 Explosion.
Okay. Magnera Explosion's really nice this early. You can honestly just do everything.
I don't know if they do.
I thought they did. Maybe I'm mistaken.
But Ragnoth also following suit, so he's going to get that Magnera right now, which is very nice. And that's Fidget Plus on Valor!
Okay, now they have it. Alright, let's see how Ninten handles this. He's kind of got a weird tool set. Just like slightly weird.
I mean, technically they can push 1k. They can do double Magnera strats. Because I think you only need like 35 magic to do that. It's just very magic intensive. Like ethers. But surprisingly fast.
Ooh, is he gonna run out of drive again? I wonder if he takes a save warp or if he just chucks the ether, not the ether. The drive
I feel like he might greet it. Oh my gosh, gets it.
Okay, changes his mind, or maybe he was just trying to figure out where the save portal was.
Yeah, I feel like every time that I'm running low on drive there, I always forget where I just like instantly lose where the save point is in that room.
Alright, Miss Potts does not get trolled by the box.
Yeah, it's really nice that like Ragnoth got some forms to work with when he entered BC, because when you push out BC pretty late, it just takes so long to die in that room. Especially because Goofy can just walk around, and just because of how high strength is at this point, just walking around will kill enemies. And then they'll drop HP, and then you're there forever.
Only 1 check left in Beast Castle. We got the hint Disney Castle as Wisdom Form.
That's crazy. They should go to Disney Castle to get that Wisdom form.
Yeah.
Earlier, there was an STT hint, a hint in STT that told you that limit form was an OC. And
That's a fun hint.
Yeah.
I
It's
bet you wish
pretty
you had
mean.
this when you were here, dummy.
It was the first check, so you had a chance to bow out and go try to grab it.
That was what I've never seen
That-
Ragnoth. What?
That is a one
Yeah.
cycle.
I didn't know that. All right, I learned something today.
Yeah,
It's
it's really
insane.
hard and RNG dependent, and it's awful. But if you can get it, it's sick.
With Reflect, that's not too bad.
That is true.
Reflect, with how big the radius is, yeah, Reflect is one of them. I think the hardest one is still Zantetsuken, because it's even more RNG dependent. But followed very quickly by Reflect.
Ice Cream's been gotten in Twilight or in Beast Castle. So it's Beast Castle's dead, and now they have full access to Twilight Town. They have final. Wouldn't be
Ragnoth-
surprised if once they're done here, Ragnoth maybe just dips in and does all of TT at once.
I think he does, because Ragnoth doesn't have... He didn't do Dancers, so he didn't get those final levels. Because I feel like when you already have a lot of final levels, sometimes you're like, let me greed and push off until I have more forms to work with to just get straight to final 7 there.
Yeah, he can get the final 6 at this point, so yeah.
Okay.
And Ninten needs to
I don't
stop
know.
doing the setup.
I don't know if he knows the other setup.
There is no other setup. You just jump for it if you have Area Dodge 3.
Yes. I
So
think
free.
he just does... That works. That I've seen that setup before.
Alright,
Just to
yeah.
back up. Please don't do the quick run. Okay. I hate the quick run.
Oh, he's doing it. Oh no.
Oh my gosh! That save was insane.
Yeah, but you have no drive. Okay, you have one drive recovery, so you can't go into Master.
Yep. He
So
doesn't
you're
need it.
fine, barely.
Okay, that dodge roll was so risky. Like, what is Ninten doing?
He's improvising.
Clearly.
If something goes awry and you gotta improvise, doesn't go your plan, so you just come up with something new.
Oh, I thought you were gonna rhyme there.
Oh, yeah, and here's the Area Dodge Max.
No, why would I do
Funny.
that?
Yeah, we saw that area dodge the first time.
Yeah, he's if you have that Area Dodge Max, it's even more free to just do the ledge grab get onto the invisible seam or ledge for the ledge grab. It's really free. With Aero Dodge 3, it's still kind of free. 2 is the hard one. Doing the setup that he did is fine. It's just definitely slower if you know that you can just do it with the movement you have.
That might just be at least a thing with him not having done core skip a while, especially considering he was taking a break from KH2, and the only KH2 rando he was playing was League, where core skip wasn't in it. So
Yeah.
definitely don't blame him for being a little rusty at something so niche like the skips.
Oh, hey,
Ooh,
Glide.
Glide and TT.
Okay.
That feels really good for Ragnoth. I'm sure he's
Ragnoth.
probably saying, like, Ninten's already been here,
I
I'm
was gonna
losing
say.
time.
That's definitely what he's saying. Whether his mic's muted or unmuted, he's like, damn,
I'm gonna
I
check.
should have had that like 10 minutes ago. Thankfully, though, Ragnoth hasn't really done much lengthy content that requires or takes advantage of the glide.
HB is like the only thing, but like HB is kind of a given, and Ninten was doing the same, so.
Yeah,
How
I
about
think
the
there's a lot of
aerial
twists and
dodge?
turns, so it's different.
Yeah, Aerial Edge Max is really good with this too, because Glide 3 will carry the momentum from the Aerial Edge Max for most of it. Because the problem with a high Aerial Edge but a low Glide is usually it's really quick burst momentum, but it falls off really quickly.
There's the proof of peace for Ragnoth. 2 more checks left on forms, as we know with their combined trackers.
Ooh.
Guard break on Final 4.
Very good. They also have explosions. I'm not sure if that's really going to get put on at all. I feel like I only want guard break and explosion once you get into like data fights.
Yeah. Ninten pushing his pages.
Knowledge. What do you think Ninten helps to learn here from this book?
I mean, just get it out of the way, I guess. One of the advantages of doing minigames on Trigger is you have time to stop and think and plan en route while you're just sitting there wasting your time with the minigame.
Yeah. And that time's very valuable because every second really counts in ABN, so the less time you spend gliding around the GOA, the better.
Yeah.
For Tina, the levels are 50.
Yeah. Levels are not been for 99 in a very long time. The only way you're
Yes.
seeing level 99 is like Rando.
Yeah, if something cursed.
Yeah, you expect it to be cursed. I hope it's always 99 I hope 99 versus 50 is always something you just leave on for Rando. I can understand not, but I feel like it's part of it.
I can understand like an in-between. Like up to 75, yeah.
Okay. Or just crank levels all the way like times 10. Or times 10.
It doesn't even need to be times 10. It could be like times 5, like the normal ABN, or a little bit more.
ABN used to just be 99, and it was very stupid.
ABN used to be every slider to the right. That's what it was. It was every setting on, max settings, everything on as far as it can go on.
Yeah, I forget.
And then we turned off Hades Paradox Cup. And then we turned off every little other thing that people didn't like. And then this is no longer ABN. This is like just AB.
All blue.
You know? It used to be like ABN, MSTR.
Yeah,
something.
yes. Well, it says max settings, no
Hades Cup trophy or whatever. It was
no
like
trophy
a
paradox.
It was a parentheses with an N in the middle of the parentheses.
Yeah, it was. I remember the parentheses as well. It was a very, very bad name.
No, it was my favorite name.
It was a really funny name.
It was very funny. One moment.
So these guys have just basically done pretty much the same thing. I think obviously Ninten with 4 forms will do the rest of TT, especially having that ice cream. Kind of no reason not to.
Nothing's gonna stop you from pushing this. You got Magnera at this point.
Magnera, Reflega.
Explosion. Well, Ninten doesn't have Explosion yet. That's on Valor 3. But yeah, you've got Final Fire. Where nothing's going to be really much of a threat here, especially with this jacked magic stat.
His magic stat's actually pretty high compared to Ragnoth's. Like, what is it? 5 points higher in base Sora?
He's got 2 levels on him. Might have an accessory Shadow Archive versus Ragnoth hasn't put one on yet or something.
Very true, yes.
Yeah, there's a magic on level 20, so yeah, this is one of them. Ragnoth blowing through TT2. Still 4 checks here, by the way.
It's okay, they'll find at least 2 in Mansion.
Bone Fist on Final 6.
Ooh.
It's out of the way. One less drive roulette to think about. But Bone Fist has no use with this seeds. It's seeing as Halloween Town is done already.
Alright, sorry about that. I just stepped out for a second.
Ooh, we see master leveling. Okay, I kind of like it.
Yeah.
Pretty
Yeah,
advanced.
you don't know. Oh, is he just gonna ignore that one chest that's bothering me?
You just
Finishing
never
lead.
know.
There he goes. Okay, good.
Well, that's all ground finishers at this point. Light and Darkness. Back
No
here.
way.
It's always...
He can get final with that.
Yeah. Thunder. Just one Thunder out of the way. I don't think they have a Blizzard yet, so they still can't do Agrabah 2 if they need it.
Ninten's
Also missing
jumping straight into
Scimitar.
the sky. Ninten's trying to climb to the top of the tower from the outside.
Ooh, could you imagine you could just skip the inside of the tower?
That'd be great. It'd be really convenient for when you have to backtrack to come here to get like the puzzle piece.
Yo,
That
what a
report,
great report.
I think that was 5. I don't know.
Yes, report
it
5.
was. Pride Land says a reflect. We already knew that. We still do have one check left in Brylands.
Yeah, which I feel like a Scar is gonna be pretty imminent soon. At least.
If they're desperate for something, sure. I mean, if they're looking for limit form before doing other stuff, maybe.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Ragnoth's already at the damage cap for Scar.
Yeah.
For magic, yes. I don't know about strength, but you don't use strength, so.
Yeah, I mean, you use it for like the symbol limit, but Reflect's definitely the bulk of that damage, and then you hope that you can carry the limit to the last phase. Scar DM skip is always probably the most awkward one. I think the two most awkward DM skips are Scar and Data Vexen.
Yeah, Scar's health gates are absolute nonsense.
Yeah, and also if he touches the ground for like a second, sometimes he'll just super armor and just say like, my anger's grown.
Me pissed, no damage.
you can't kill me, I'm the gingerbread man.
There was reports, I didn't see it, report number 12, scimitars on levels.
They also just got XP boost, so they can eventually get it.
Yeah.
Anything else here? Put something on data, Axel. Give us the data.
If we have to do data, don't make it Axel.
It's at least a data.
Give me the Flame Hinder data.
If you're giving us the data, I don't know. Give me a data on this. That's what I want.
Oh yeah, we haven't seen data on this in a little while.
That's the one I always want. My favorite data. It's so interesting considering the fact that Final Zemnis, especially when you get to like reflectless stuff, is such a terribly designed fight, and then Data Zemnis is so much better designed. When usually it's the opposite. Once you get to like the data versions of some of the bosses, like Data Vexen is just so much worse designed, or Data Zexion.
TT's done. We got Thundara.
That's so
touching the beam. The computer beam makes sense. We get some electric powers.
You just say bean.
Yeah, I thought he did say bean the first time he said it. Oh god, you summoned Wolf Scout, what have you done?
He did this on purpose.
I didn't do anything. I think you guys just all hear things you want to hear. You guys have a bean problem, I don't.
Didn't we already have a Data Zolden?
we had Data Zolden during relegations, yes.
And wasn't there also a Data Zolden in the most recent League race?
Yes, game 2.
We've had enough Data
Ragnoth and Corey was Data Zolden. Oh no, it was a game 1. It might have been game 1.
It might have been game 1. We've used up our Data Zolden points. Give me a Data Vexen.
Ragnoth choosing to save China.
How nice of him.
They'll be able to skip their leader as well.
Does Sword become the leader?
They'll be able to make the sword useless, that is true.
Do you think Sora could have had like demands after beating Shan Yu?
He's too much of a softie. He's too much of a softie to say that. He'll be like, "Aw, thanks everybody." He'll just say that, and they'll move on with their lives.
Or does he like hold like the entire like country hostage?
I don't think he'd know what to do with it.
Oh, what's the Megamind? Like, I wouldn't say saved, I'd say under new management. Oh god, this is very scary from...
okay.
Oh.
I don't know what he's doing.
Damage boosting? He's got the XP boost earlier in GT.
Yeah, but he has one drive gauge.
He's gonna lose his drive again. I think he's literally used almost every drive recovery.
He does have a couple worlds he can go to boost that back up. You don't really need it in like LOD. You can also do it in like you can just finish Agrabah 1.
Yeah, but you don't need to be in a form to get XP here. Yeah, there we go. Reflect into... Yep. You got report number 6. So we got something out of it. It says, Landed Dragons has skill in crossbones. We know that can't be on Data Zigbar.
Damn.
And then I guess Ragnoth got a report saying the Wilderness Voice has a blizzard in the Landed Dragons.
That's your Agrabah 2
report
access.
Number 8. There we go.
I just want to set something straight. It's called Shani Skip or Early Throne Room. This is the hill I will die on.
Who cares?
Throne room skip.
Die on it.
You're not skipping Throne Room. Lingering Will is on.
But Thomas Rivers, DC Thomas Rivers is dead, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but what if they would just want to do it for fun?
I will give them 1 gift sub.
But no one can tell them.
Yeah, no one tell them.
Ninten fighting Rue. Is it like 3 Rues standing on top of each other? Like, you should not be this size.
I mean, it has to be. Maybe this is like a dark future where Rue has grown.
Oh yeah, Ninten
maybe
has an
Rue.
Finishing
It's like
Plus.
Rue standing on Gopher, maybe.
Exactly.
Oh god.
Ninten making use of auto limit here. Making
does
good
not have
use
the
of his
finishing
second
plus,
chance once
so-
more.
It's gonna be a super rough fight for him without the finishing plus. It's kind of just awkward. Oh, he got the standoff. You can't do anything about that. You Ragnarok, yep. Very safe. You lose your drive here because of all those hits. Yeah. Oh, you're
You got
fine.
it, though.
See, at least Ninten knows about the jump reflect.
Does it get anything of value here?
I like it. Ragnoth's doing the same thing, taking advantage of his second chance once more to level auto limit. He's getting a bit more though on it. I don't think he didn't get an important check yet though. He's up to level 4.
Level 4, I think you need like only 5 limits to get, so pretty quick.
Yeah, he's out of ethers at this point, but he's retaining all of his drive with all the drive ores being dropped by our bolt towers. Nothing in the
Ninten
world that
picks
never
up a
was so
glide.
far for Ninten.
He does get a glide actually.
Oh,
It is,
okay.
Pretty valuable.
And taking advantage of it, he's going to skip up the elevator.
I think he's gonna commit to the rest of this. Yeah, makes sense. Some of the fights could potentially be faster if he went to other places to level or something, but still be pretty fast.
He might just be getting this chest, which he skipped. Or he might just be checking the shop. No, we skip at the chest.
You know, I really hope that chest has nothing important.
That's a thing when you save warp, is you forget that you spawn in the front of the chest.
Oh no. Okay,
Ragnoth
is getting ready to do the skip.
Gonna be the villain
Yeah,
of
this
the
is gonna be
story,
free.
and before he saves China, he's gonna
You steal
frickin'
everything.
loot it, fucking pillage it, and take everything from it. All of its
Just loot the
backup
Emperor.
from when it's at war with Mongolia. He's taking all their backup funds.
At least
All
the
their-
game has the
their war
forethought to
power
not
with the finishing
have.
plus.
At least the game has the forethought to not have like the Emperor sitting here.
He'll die, finishing plus. And skill and crossbow.
Nice.
He's done.
He's not even saving China.
Yep, Sword of the Ancestor was completely useless this season.
Shan Yu's just gonna
And,
sit there perpetually waiting.
Ninten gets his Blizzard on Zigbar, Owlbar, Zowlbar, and it's
Wow.
on page, so that chest did not matter.
You just fight Zigbar and you're done.
Yeah.
He might try to level here actually right now. I think that's what he's doing.
Yeah,
looks like
get his
it.
drive back.
Yeah. So you do not need to go
Ragnoth-
this far, but this makes sense for him.
Yeah. Ragnoth pushing OC. Oh, Ninten
How's that
unfortunately just
not?
missed.
He's not XP boosting either. He's just a
Yeah.
little too low. Okay, he's
Yeah.
fine now.
That's what I didn't finish my sentence.
Okay, I'll finish your sandwich.
What?
Don't worry about it.
I mean, it's crazy.
Clean Hades escape from Ragnoth.
Fantastic.
Alright, still no Scimitar on levels. What are we at? We're at a blurry number, what was that, a 35 on Ninten's thing?
He's at 36. Level 36.
36? Okay. Bolka doesn't know. Am I eating a sandwich? Is that what I heard?
Not quite.
Okay.
I feel like you. I feel like you would
Nothing
know.
here.
That.
Alright, I need to judge. We're gonna judge this again.
Yeah,
I don't
we
care
gotta.
what Ragnoth's doing. Does he get the 49? The sacred tech?
Does he know? He doesn't know.
So he,
Oh.
well, Ninten does know how to do it. Oh, he's got it.
That's it. Yeah, Nathan's a gamer.
No, the forbidden 49.
That'll help him catch up that minute he lost at the start of the race.
Yeah, that 2
Yep.
seconds. That's it. Yeah, of course, if you get a 49 in the race that is ran by Geek, you do save a minute. They take a minute off your final time.
Then go fight Scar, while Ragnoth fights Urns.
And if you get a 48, you auto lose.
Okay, so I'll just get a 47 then.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that both players lost last round.
Not on hyenas.
Oh my gosh, Ragnoth is just not able to hit that urn. It keeps whiffing.
It's so hard to hit them.
This,
if you do it in a
tiny
combo, it's rough.
super low. Yeah, they're
You
really
get one of the
slow.
longest keyblades possible and it still doesn't work.
What's on Sleepy Line?
It's probably a combo boost, I think.
I can
Looks
check.
pretty good for DM skip on Scar.
Yeah, reflect the kitty into the cat attack emoji.
Oh,
into
it is damage
Ooh,
drive, so it's probably
it
just a good statted keyblade.
Yeah, lucky there.
long damage. More cat attack. You got a dead kitty. I guess he was a Heartless already, so I don't know.
He's
I
not
don't know how
Heartless
that works.
yet.
Well, I think Pete shows up when he comes back up the thing. He's like, well, he's a Heartless now because he's evil. But it's like, okay. He doesn't
But he was
look any
already
different, but I'll believe you.
Yeah, when his anger grows, I guess he looks pretty evil. And I guess Scar didn't have these elemental magic attacks when he was killing Mufasa.
Yeah, he didn't have darkness. He was just a dick. The difference between just because you're a jerk doesn't mean you have darkness yet.
He's like, long live the king, and shoots him with like fire and like thunder.
But yeah, that was proof of connection. Terra's available to fight now, but there's zero reason to do it. DC is done. Done before even mini escort.
Pretty textbook ABN too. They're kind of following each other a lot.
Yeah. There's a Blizzard no C.
Though
there was
Ninten doesn't have the battlefields yet, whereas Ragnoth does from drives.
There
think it
was
was Valor.
reports. Let's see which one was that. I think it was this one. This one? No. This
Port
I was
said
9. Agrabah has
9
torn
ship.
pages. You can't even see.
Oh, it's just because the font size on his screen. It'd be
It's harder
larger
for us
sometimes.
looking at the Discord preview.
I don't know. Again, I don't know why Discord did that to you guys.
Well, it likes to do that with window projectors. I used to do it all the
Here,
time, and
I
never
can
see it. Well,
Here, let me change it to this. That should be slightly better.
So
What did you do?
collectively, we have all the hints.
wait, what did you change? Why does it look good?
Oh,
I
it
just
does look
changed it
good.
to screen capture instead of OBS capture. Because now you can see my mouse.
Oh, you changed it to the monitor itself.
Yeah.
That's
What is
smart.
this number that I'm covering right now? On Ragnoth's tracker.
I don't even see your mouse.
I'm trying to find the mouse.
We're good.
Oh, it's a 1. Cool. It's like a really hard game. Where's Waldo? I try to find Geek's mouse.
You can just make your mouse Waldo. Get the Waldo PNG for a mouse.
Hey. Okay, so apparently everyone knows about this spot to be on for Hydra except for me.
I've never done this. That's a good spot.
Because it happened last time and everyone in the chat seems to know about it.
Let's see. That's Kanga's house so far. They both can go up to Kanga. Ninten already did Kanga. We know that 4th Storm Page is in the world that never was on Ninten's side. The 5th one's still out there.
Oh, well, it's an STT, actually.
Oh yeah, you're right. I knew that.
Which they're probably not going to do until pretty much dead last, if they can help it.
Yeah,
I think
limit.
both.
No Trinity still?
Ragnoth, I believe, is the bigger hater of STT compared to Ninten.
Yes. Definitely.
Also, time to judge.
Oh, between the two? Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm definitely the
Ragnoth
biggest
knows, so... Yeah, you are, I guess.
Okay, he's got it.
Yeah, that's free. Textbook 49 right there. So I feel like Ragnoth's pretty substantially ahead here. Got that LOD and the rest of OC over Ninten, but Ninten has that Roxas and Zigbar.
Yeah. Ninten with
Couple
optimal
levels
play,
on
skipping
him.
the chest to save a couple seconds.
Ninten also
Ninten-
30 minutes lowless.
Ninten did have a pretty rough, Roxas fight, in terms of he got DM'd.
Ninten's also got Scar as well over Ragnoth.
Vulcan, I think you were the first person I ever saw do Valor on OC Demics here. And I remember I mentioned it to, like, Ninten and some people, and they were just like, no, that'd be slow.
No, if you need to, it is slow, but like, if you need to check Valor, do it there. There's so many hits. It's a gamble, but it can pay off. That's how I beat Prism in a bingo match on like speedrunning underground or
Oh,
whatever.
that was SRU? Nice.
Yeah. That was like the literal play that had me win was Valor 4 had whatever we needed on the bingo card. Fire and Agrabah.
Damn.
Limit Form and Agrabah.
Wow. Okay. Glow wins.
Glow? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Glow.
Glow
wins.
wins.
It's-
Glow rushes Treasure Room in any slightly hard setting.
I was gonna say Glow's not racing, but yeah, he'd decimate this.
You would just go to STT right now and find, I don't know, give him
You go to the
a...
Gift Torn page, hit up by Raga.
I'm sure he'd find a way to grief though and balance it out still.
It's true.
Like it's not that's not a thing against Glow. That's just what he does.
That just happens, yeah.
Glow has fun.
Yeah,
He doesn't
Glow
take it
never
seriously.
plays to win. But the thing is, Glow is still also just really cracked at the game and still wins.
When he doesn't have anime distracting him, he's kind of unstoppable.
Yeah, we had to nerf Glow, so we make sure he watches anime during his league races.
Just a reminder, there was literally a seed for, Charity Tourney 4? That was supposed to be, like, a pseudo-go mode, but it took them 2 hours, him and his opponent, because they both sacked TT Tower.
Oh, Mets, yeah.
Tower defense,
I'll
baby!
call out Mets, yeah, it was him. Yeah, I gave out a roll. In the server, I have
Discord.
power in for that.
I also
And I
have
took
that
it away
roll.
because the roll felt kind of toxic after a bit.
It was really funny.
It was funny. You and Alios did it too at some point.
Yeah, well, because there was another random just path race or something, or like I think it was just a league practice race of me, Glow, and Met, and we all did tower defense.
Good use of Flare Force. Ragnoth was using earlier in this fight.
Oh, he didn't carry over the thing. Oh,
I mean,
speed
still
boost.
works pretty well.
Ninten's
double speed
Balin
boost now.
going to. He left at Urns and went to Agrabah. Oh no, he left at Hydra. Okay, I was confused. Why is
So-
he here? This makes sense.
Ooh,
He might have gone
Ragnoth's
just to get his
STT.
drive back, I think.
Yeah, Ragnoth's a little behind in levels, but has the double XP boost over Ninten, so he can make that up pretty quick. Especially once he gets to where that never was. And yeah, since Ragnoth also has the finishing plus, once he gets the Roxas, it should be a pretty easy fight. And having limit form as well.
Ooh, Ninten missed on those orbs. Slightly annoying.
Dude, the reflect on this is always like the forbidden tech I love.
Oh, come on, kill the head. Alright, he should be good. Should be able to get to level 6.
Yeah.
I don't think he gets 7, though. But
he's not.
You don't need 7, thankfully.
Well, he could. Oh, no, we don't. Ragnoth has 7.
Yeah. We got that
I'm assuming
streamer
it's limit
mindset.
checked. Get the first thing of spooky.
Alright, Vulcan, just for you.
Whoa, hooray!
No spooky cave, or sorry, no SCT looking here. It doesn't matter what Pence gives.
Yeah, there's nothing happening, don't worry.
See, I am just disappointed that in the Winnie the Pooh horror movie, they didn't go to the spooky cave.
I chose not to watch that because I knew exactly what it was going to be.
I didn't watch it either.
I don't need to see the movie. I know what it's going to be.
Did not watch it either.
That's fair.
As someone was like, did they go to a scary looking cave? And they're like, no. And I was like, well,
Stitch.
that's wrong.
Still a fire here, but we got Stitch now.
Ooh.
Oh, slipped on his butt.
You could have skipped
There's
it.
the fire.
Rip Poo. Still stuck in that
Fire's been
cave.
put out.
Yeah. Rip the pot. We will never save the pot from the evil bear taking all the honey from the world.
Ninten, buddy, you gotta pick something.
Is he gonna finally put on Finishing Plus?
Nope.
Ooh, okay, drives are
Identity
done.
disc. Drives are dead. He's also got that torn page in SCT, so he has full access to the end of Pooh as well. At least what he needs to do.
Yeah, at least now that drives are dead, like you don't need to like worry about it. Granted, Ragnoth already was almost done with drives, so got a little bit form related. But
So it looks
most
like
of
what we got.
Sorry,
Sorry, go ahead. I was gonna say what we got left in the seed is at this point is one Blizzard, one Thunder, Magnet, Proof of Non-Existent, and Beast Claw. We know what the Scimitar and Peter Pan are.
Yeah, the only place that can still have is the only super bosses we can still have is Sephiroth, Data Roxas, Data Demix, and Data Larxene. And Delixias. I thought Agrabah was done.
Let's see, we do have a Beast Claw somewhere. Let's see. Yeah, Peter Pan could be on Data Larxene if that's the idea.
We don't have Beast Claw yet.
Beast Claw wouldn't be on Data Roxas if it's an STT.
Could be on Ground Shaker. Oh wait, never mind. I lied.
In STT?
In HB.
Islands.
HB, my bad.
I'm
Could be an HB.
I'm confused.
No, I'm thinking of other worlds.
Fight an
It's
SDT.
okay.
Dude, the struggle against Ground Shaker, he always wins the struggle tournament. No one can do anything against him.
He's been DQ'd. He doesn't fit in the arena. You can't leave the box. Budokai rules.
He just pulls you into an RC and then you T-stance and die.
Finishing plus in Throne Room and Valor 5. I know one was in Throne Room.
Yes, it was Valor 5.
Okay.
So we should get one at the end of this.
Let's see, we're still missing Trinity. Possibly deep in Port Royal.
Yeah, probably. What about that last magnet is what I'm curious about.
There's always a magnet in STT.
True.
If not, I don't think this seed has been validated. If not, I don't think it could be tournament legal.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to send it in the seed to your people. I'll do that next time.
Thank you. Yeah, we gotta audit these. Make sure they're What's the word I'm looking for? They meet the
code?
regulations of.
Quota?
I'm not clocked into work. I don't know this stupid funny reference.
You're not clocked in. You only are aware of
Sarbanes-Oxley compliant, sorry.
There we go.
Too long.
I will say, even if we have to do like Sephiroth or Datademics, this is a fairly short looking ABN.
Yeah, I feel like
It's very jarring.
I think we've finally gotten past a lot of the jank of Slightly Hard with some of our practice seeds. So now we're having some more relaxed and just good seeds. Because I think Slightly Hard is great. It's just we've had some outliers as far as the logic. Like that practice where we have 4 super bosses.
It's an ABN and you have no logic at all.
Mm-hmm.
Just push buttons.
Genuinely, that is what ABN is.
Alright, we can take a little gander at the STT checks. Ninten should be able to get to limit 5
hey,
here.
a magnet. It's done.
Oh my god, Bulkin.
It looks like Bulkin's people
This seed
didn't need to be
has
called.
been validated. We're good. Don't worry.
Oh my god.
So, someone hacked into my computer, I guess, from your committee.
His people are very thorough.
You're lucky I caught that at the last second, or else I would have had to end this race like immediately. Identity disc, Nintendo with this drive roulette.
I can never get a lot of those icicles. Every time I try, it does not work.
You gotta like get Sora's head, I think, more to bonk it, or like imagine his head bonking it. Even though it's actually his feet or something.
Bolzona Pwapple.
Wolfsky, are you okay?
This is great. Your YouTube restream will just have no reference for what I just said.
I think that Vulcan just had a stroke.
What do you say, baloney? What?
Oh, let's go Ragnoth. Actually saving Pooh.
Styling on Pooh?
Oh, definitely.
Okay,
The power band? Okay, you get the extra 5 defense.
Okay, invest in levels. Invest in Peter Pan.
That is true.
Go
They have to
here.
level.
You don't have to worry about form leveling. Your forms are done.
I'm
You got-
assuming he levels here.
Yeah,
It's got
you
a
got
little magnet.
Stitch.
Oh, put him-
You got
okay, thank
double
God.
XP boost, big magnet.
I thought he was about to
finishing
gloss
plus
over it.
explosion. Ninten doing the skips. He skipped.
Little thing where
He's
he does have
also
a
villain in
slight,
China.
recolor of his Sora that he finally was able to get done. Just make it teal instead of the normal blue. Obviously he's in Wisdom right now, so you can't see it, but his base Sora.
Right gang in throne room loses once again. Always start on the left.
Right, dude, Right Gang is literally it. Come on.
They just both lost, right gang.
But it's because it's optimal to do Right Gang.
It
Because
doesn't look like it, you just lost.
on average.
It's optimal to lose time because I chose the wrong side, yeah, okay. There we go. The Stitch. The guitar.
He's guitaring.
Yes, a guitar. Very, very clearly a guitar.
Not a ukulele.
I've called it
Not a
guitar
violin.
since day one of Rando.
Dude, look at Demix with his guitar.
Yeah, what do you think this emote is? This is my Stitch emote. It's a cat with a guitar. There's the Scimitar level 44.
Tina,
Dang,
you
it's
can't
almost at level
correct
50.
us about Sitar and then spell ukulele wrong.
I wonder how far
Kelly.
Ragnoth keeps leveling too.
Why not? Maybe someone level 50. Fire boost? Ooh.
No, I feel like this is in anticipation of a data. Wow. Okay.
Whoa.
2 checks on.
Oh, we got a vanilla blizzard and a proof of non-existence on Demix.
Love that.
Yeah, I feel like maybe if you're Ragnoth, you're just over leveling to compensate for a potential like super boss.
So Hollow Bastion, if it's not on Data Demix, it could be Beast Claw. Otherwise, Thunder and Beast Claw left out there. Agrabah, we don't know what's in there still. But that's either Beast Claw or Thunder as well.
So there's only going to be one, well, up to 2 more super bosses. There can't be 3. Well, I guess Sephiroth and Dynamics exist. But... Not that it matters, there's only 1 check left in HP.
Yeah, so 3 checks out there still. Let's see. Ragnoth pushing hostile program because he's unstoppable at this point. Force of Nature. Level 50. Got all the tools for crowd control. You have basically every tool but you want right now, but basically Trinity limit. Let's see, is Ninten done by here? Either a Thunder or Beast Claw, what we're looking for. Oh, he's taking a hike. Into STT. Coming back when he has Big Magnet, I assume.
That's actually pretty nice for him then. You look at that, be able to melt through 1k.
Yeah. Back into Space Paranoids, SP2, Identity Disc was needed, which was limit 5?
Yes, limit 5.
Oh, I see both prioritize offense. Okay. Bro, that's bullcrap. Cypher should resist fire. That's not in the lore. It's not proper.
What?
Is he actually?
I'm pretty sure he's fire resistant in FF8. Hold on a second.
Is he?
Let me get the Brady's game guide.
I'm about to say.
Wait a minute.
Let me go look at the Cypher 3 battle. I have it still bookmarked from yesterday.
Oh, you finished?
Yeah, thank God.
What, you guys for FF8 or?
Yeah, I did it for FF8.
I was gonna say, I hope the Brady Games guide of this game doesn't tell you about Cypher being fire resistant when you don't have access to fire. It's like, on the off chance you find fire in STT before the first minute of the game, just be careful, because Cypher's fire resistant. Fun fact, Cypher's also one of the few enemies that is not a boss.
It could be. Put the TT3 version in there and see what happens when you go into STT.
Like a boss enemy, he gives you experience, it's really fun.
Yeah, that's what I want. Bump up the battle level of STT and let's have some actual fun in there.
Absolutely. Instead of battle level right now, I just want everything at 99. You can't level past it.
I just want maybe 3 areas bumped up a bit to be a threat.
That's what never was STP and what?
The World never was.
Yeah, I just said that.
What?
Alright, let's check. Let's see what we get here. Oh, never mind. Literally first.
Hey, Peter Pan!
Okay, that was anticlimactic.
You got the Mega Elixir you can use. So literally, Datademics and Datademics or Sephiroth is our last hope for Super Lane.
Well, it can't be Datademics. Oh wait, no, it can't. Never mind. I'm sorry.
It could be a Thunder.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, at this point, there is only one super boss in this game, right? Because it's Beast Claw and Thunder the only checks we're looking for, really?
I mean, it could be a Thunder
yes.
on Lexaeus, Datalex.
That's what I'm saying. We will only have one super boss. It will either be Datademics or Sephiroth, or it'll be Lexaeus, because one of them has to have Beast Claw.
Why can't it be both?
Because one of the things has to have Beast Claw, and Beast Claw is a
Sephiroth's not a data.
It's super boss.
Sorry, non-super boss.
Oh, that's right.
Name of the
I thought it was
toggle.
Oh, they updated the verbiage on that, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently the Geek Singer, the ASs also are like.
Yes, an AS fight is considered a super boss by definition of the seed generator.
Okay.
Which means there's no difference between non-super boss and second visit.
Well, no, second visit includes chests that are labeled as second visit. So, for example, Throne Room, those chests are labeled as second visit.
What about Goaling?
I believe that is considered
check.
second visit. I believe that is also considered second visit.
So there's no difference.
Well, for some worlds, there's a difference.
I lied about the lore with Cypher. He's not resistant to fire, but he does take more damage than Bio. My bad.
You're gonna say it takes more damage to fire, actually.
Well, rip that guy.
No.
It's a good thing we don't have any bio-based magic.
Oh, could you imagine though? Let me poison enemies in this game.
No, they just hit him with like a biology textbook. AP bio, just kill him.
Alright, what is this chest? 2 become 1 is what Ninten's give.
I wonder if that's useful. Let me check.
I hope it's max stats.
2 lucky. Alright, I can't check the stats, but it's a lucky.
We'll ask Ragnoth to check it afterwards.
Imagine if Synth was on and then ABN, that'd be badass.
Oh god.
Okay, at some point I want to play your cursed settings.
It's not even cursed, it's you can do it
I'll play
sub-hour.
I'll play it.
Yeah, let's do it. I need to
race
go
it.
to the grocery store because I'm out of water, but it's not gonna be one later tonight.
I'm out of water!
Yeah, I don't have any like water that's like not from the sink, like a freaking animal.
Yeah, we'll do the synth race.
Yeah, all down. Ninten almost done with SCT. He's just gotta get to the station, and then he's free of this curse. Ragnoth's kind of not letting Zigbar do anything.
Oh,
he
so
did something.
stupid. Get him. That was such a good, like, because doing the final with fires is so much harder on 60 FPS.
Yeah.
So the fact that he kept it going was really good.
Yeah. Super impressive getting it, like, that far, to be honest. Like, I still can't do it consistently.
Yeah. Also, last just the core is still on the table.
Yeah, Ninten still hasn't done 1K. He might go back after this, so we don't know. We have the obvious 1K checks, Gold Wing, Proof of Peace check.
Yeah, if we get to... I wonder, if we get to the point where it's only Beast Claw, I wonder if Ragnoth does core before going all the way to, like, the Sephiroth area to do Peace check.
Ninten finishing up Agrabah 1. Still down a Scimitar.
It was level 44, so he's definitely got quite a ways to go.
Yeah.
I
Only
hope he'll
thing,
do levels next. SP plus levels.
Yeah, that'd be good. He'll probably get enough levels. Well, not enough. He needs to get to 48, I think it was?
44.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking you're not going to get to 44 off 1K. It's 1K is going to be probably never going to be faster at this point anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Is it 44 for... I thought it was 45 for Magnega.
Oh, we're talking about the level that you get the magnet, or sorry, the scimitar.
Yeah, I'm talking about what level you get the Scimitar on.
Oh, that's you.
Weirdly enough, I found you get more levels if you do the you get more experience if you do the laser spin strats versus Magnesia or Magnera. I actually calculated how many the ratio of like the surveillance robots versus armor knights.
So, did you spawn more robots in one way or another?
You spawn more armor knights with the Magnera strats based off the journal before and after of looking at it.
That's super interesting, actually.
It's not
Is it
enough to
significant?
matter.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not worth the time. But if it's like, yeah, it's never gonna be worth the time. I'm pretty sure, even with like battle level rando.
I don't know. Could be pretty cracked in Battle of Rando. But if it's a really high battle level in Battle of Rando, then magnets might not even kill.
Oh, this is
Yeah,
lame. What the heck?
Thunder and it's done. That means it's a Beast Claw. It's not on Sephiroth. It's not on
It
Epidemics.
has to be in the world itself.
Yeah,
So it's 1K, mushrooms,
Wing.
last just the core. Yeah.
yeah.
Dang, so no super bosses.
For Beast
this
check,
season.
Goldwing, or let's just the core. Or 1K.
Alright, but what if they just somehow forgot the settings and were like, oh, I have to do Sephi now for Beast Claw. That's crazy.
What will be super interesting is if it's last just the core, then that's like the last check they're gonna do.
Yeah. I was watching Ninten the other night, and he didn't seem aware that visit blocks can't be on super bosses. So I don't know if I didn't want to tell him while he was practicing, and then I wasn't there after, so I don't know if anyone told him. Hopefully he did find that out.
It'd be really funny if we just see him go to fight Sephiroth. It'd be even funnier if Sephiroth had it.
Ooh, okay, Ninten is opting to stay. If he left right now, he actually might be able to catch up.
Didn't notice that combo master on 46. Ragnoth getting...
But he thinks he has to do a super boss.
Ragnoth experiencing the nonsense that is Scar's HP gates. In vulnerability times.
Very well timed blizzard.
Ninten also has 30 seconds on Ragnoth with Lobus, even with Ninten's time loss earlier.
Yeah, so they both have 3 checks left.
Yeah, that 30 seconds is, that's the exact time when the game was off that it turned it off.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, okay. But he also lost a minute, though.
Did he?
Because he lost a minute, because he was a minute in, and then realized, oh shit, then he closed his game.
Yeah, I guess. Technically that is, but yeah, the Lobus is still... That Lobus difference is basically the same as it was at the start, is what I was getting at.
Yeah, it's close. You're right. That STT time, man. As soon as he went to STT, it started dropping down.
Yeah, before Ninten went to STT, Ragnoth and him were actually, like, tied. Loveless. Item toss, baby!
Okay, you know what's a really good strat on Demix here? Have you considered using Valor Form?
Oh, jeez.
Or, like, on any boss?
Is that from the Brady Games guide?
Every boss recommended Valor Form.
It does.
Oh my god.
Granted, in KH2 English, Valor was buffed, so...
Well, Valor was honestly not bad. Until it said to do it for Zigbar.
In my casual playthrough, I used Valor everywhere.
Yeah.
So the Brady Games guide was right. The problem was I kept trying to do it on Zigbar and I kept getting anti.
And I think Ragnoth has this.
He's got a pretty good advantage at this point. He's got one check
basically
left.
Agrabah advantage completely.
Yeah, he's one check left. He's got to push this. He's basically caught up to where Ninten is in Hall of Ashen once this fight is over.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's literally just the Agrabah difference is the part that Ragnoth is ahead.
This, and he's got to do Solar Sailor still, yeah.
Yeah, the difference between FF fights and Solar Sailor, I feel like it's the same. FF fights are obviously a little faster, but...
Yeah.
Counting Nintendo's level disadvantage.
Solar Sailor is whack.
Solar Sailor is whack.
Why do you have to wait at the very end if you kill things too fast for the last wave to spawn?
I think there's a global timer of when things spawn. Doesn't
Lame.
care how fast you do it.
You think you should spawn all those Devastators all at once, is what you're saying?
Oh, yeah, no, that's
every
only 4.
enemy for the fight the whole time.
Wait, it's 4 or 5 Devastators, I think.
It's
3 at the end.
We just 2 at the beginning and then 3 at the end, so 5.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so 5. Yeah, that's not that bad.
We have 5 Devastators,
I
like
hate that.
10
I
of
hate
the
that.
Magnum Loaders, like 12 of the Strafers.
Yeah, that's free.
Go, where's the level 1 setting in this tournament?
Yeah, I was gonna
Go
say,
do that there.
do level 1.
Have fun with that.
Walk into this fight with spawn limiter off.
Big magnet strats from Ragnoth.
If Beast Claws is right here, this would be so anticlimactic.
Come on, dude.
Inoptimal XP grind.
Give it to Yuna.
I just don't want to be last chest because we're so awkward.
Oh, they're both doing 1k. Oh god.
Oh, this is doing HP first.
Yep.
It's right next to Ag, but it doesn't really matter.
Okay, hold up.
Wait, still check.
Is this anticlimactic?
We got.
Oh, and done.
There it is.
That's GG Ninten.
anticlimactic.
Ninten to Ragnoth.
Yeah,
I bet he's saying the words "I lost," right?
It's pretty impossible for
I
Ninten
lost.
to beat all of AG1 in 30 seconds. Or 20 seconds. 10 seconds.
Something's wrong with the race time. It doesn't show Ninten finish already. Those thoughts. The classic.
He sighed when he finished. He's literally like, let me open it, I guess.
And the mindset of any great player is, I lost.
Yeah, he's
Ninten-
like, I'm not safe.
Yeah.
What a... Man, it's so unfortunate from that beginning, like, minute, but I think Ragnoth still might have had the advantage. Like, he still might have won
Yeah, I
convincingly.
think it's, at this point, yeah.
Like, if you were to restart Ninten's timer, like, from 0, when he restarted his game after removing that mod, I think Ragnoth still would have won.
Yeah, it would be very close, but I think still, I don't know about Lowless, but
I don't think the
RTA,
Agrabah 2
I
was a
think-
minute.
This is like... Agrabah 2 is like 2 minutes, almost 2 minutes.
Yeah, so I think Ragnoth still wins, but I can't speak to any like mental things that might have come from losing time like that. That's definitely something that can tilt you really easily.
yeah. Mental state is very important, especially under pressure in a race like this, when you're... When I think both opponents recognize, oh, this is not going to be easy.
This is also Ragnoth's first time beating Ninten.
It actually is, yeah. Ninten was talking about this on his stream, saying, I've always beaten Ragnoth. I think this is the one time Ragnoth will beat me.
Yeah,
So I think,
and Ragnoth's
he
like,
called it himself.
and Ragnoth said the words, "I'll never beat Ninten. I've never beaten Ninten. It's never gonna happen."
Damn, big GG's though to Ragnoth. He secures his spot for this. Let's watch Ninten as he finishes out. It's very bittersweet to just see it end on these 2 chests. We'll watch this out.
That's the thing about ABN is a lot of the time it's very anticlimactic, and you don't have something to end on.
Oh, sometimes it's neat. The open qualifier was neat because it basically ended on Eat the Bear for 99% of people.
Remember when Thunders couldn't be back here? That was cool.
That was
Matchup
great.
blocks.
Oh, he picked the wrong chest and optimal.
Dang, that was the
Sorry,
I think
GG's.
That's a weird joke, sorry.
I think that was the difference, actually.
Yeah, I told you, left gang.
Just
Left gang.
I said it in
left
front of him, I'll say it
gang.
again.
Oh,
Left
no.
gang wins.
The big GG's all around. Well played from both of these guys. So we will see Ninten in Path. If you want to take a peek at our bracket, we've had all upsets so far. Based on seeding and
all
bracket-wise,
upsets, yeah.
all technically.
Literally,
upsets.
so far, all the top 4 from the previous King of the Crown have lost. BG is our only chance for the top 4 to have the win.
When is that match, by the way?
That is
tomorrow.
tomorrow, actually. It'll be tomorrow at 6 o'clock Pacific, 9 o'clock Eastern. So that'll be exciting to watch. But reminder that this is a multi-week format. So in 2 weeks, roughly 2 weeks, we will see an open qualifier. Winners of the open qualifier will get to face the likes of Ninten, our commentator WDW, and BD. So these guys are not out of the tournament completely. They have a chance to make it back to another top 8. They just gotta win
thought we're banned
that
from the tournament.
relegations.
We're never allowed to enter again.
Oh no.
Iron Man rules, if you die once, you're out.
Oh no.
Yeah, I want to do a tournament that if you die in game, you lose like automatically.
When's the King of the Crown Nuzlocke? Yeah.
Yeah, if you die once, you're out.
Oh jeez. Oh, but any parting words from you guys?
Left gang. No, right
Left
gang. Right
yeah,
gang.
that's what I said.
Right gang.
The
Right
elbow
gang.
agrees.
No, crap.
You heard
Right
it here,
gang.
folks. Left gang. Left and shield gang. Shield's on the right. We should move that over to the left, probably.
Move that to the left.
Thank you guys for commenting. Appreciate y'all.
Of course.
And
Yeah.
we'll see some of y'all next time. And say bye to chat.